It's now time for Watch Party Wednesday, sponsored by Sunray Cinema. And Sunray is actually hosting Sleeping Giant Fest at their Five Points location on March 29th at 7 p.m. Sleeping Giant Fest is a not-for-profit film and music festival, and you can find tickets at sleepinggiantfest.com or sunraycinema.com. And actually, I did an interview today that you'll be seeing towards the end of the month about Found Footage Fest, which is going to be a part of that.
Oh,
so
cool.
Very cool stuff.
Right on.
So, all right, Leroy, welcome back.
Hey, how's y'all doing today, man?
Good to see
We're
you,
matching.
dude.
I love it.
I know, right? We got the green going on. I love it.
Ready for St. Patrick's Day?
Of course. All right, so as you know, March is Women's History Month. So happy Women's History Month to all the women.
Thank you, sir.
So because of that, I wanted to start my picks off highlighting my favorite actress, who is Miss Angela Bassett.
Oh, right on, yeah.
And so to start off my selections, first we have 911. 911 is, of course, stars Angela Bassett and Peter Krause. It explores the high-pressure experiences of the first responders who are thrust into the most frightening, shocking, and heart-stopping situations. I love 911. Back in the day, I used to watch a program called Rescue 911.
Oh, yeah, I remember
I know
that,
I'm
yeah.
aging myself a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But this is just as good, man. I love it, man. It's heart-stopping. They take real instances from 911 and put them in, write them in.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's
based
so
on
hard.
real-
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
That
then
does make it
then you
way
throw in
better.
Hollywood writers to hype it up a little bit.
Right.
I love it. The thing I like about 911 is with most themed TV shows, they start off with like themes like 911 calls, and then they go more into the background characters and their stories, and then it's more about that. But not 911. There's a great mix of, background stories and then back to the action. You
Nice.
got background
So they
stories,
stay
right?
true the
Very
entire-
Well, I
true,
don't
very
like
true.
what I'm seeing right there.
Oh no!
though, with the
It's gonna be
cruise ship.
great. The season premiere is on tomorrow.
Oh,
You can
no.
catch it on ABC 25. Season premiere tomorrow. Season
Okay.
7. It is going to be great. I'm telling you,
right.
911.
Well, thank
All
you.
right, staying with Angela Bassett. Next we have Damsel. Damsel, you can catch it on Netflix. Again, it stars Angela Bassett and Millie Bobby Brown from
yeah.
Stranger Things. Damsel is about a dutiful damsel who agrees to marry a handsome prince, only to find the royal family has recruited her as a sacrifice to repay an ancient debt. Now, this movie reminds me of Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
Kind of what I was thinking when I saw that. Yeah.
Yep. But it's not as serious as Game of Thrones. It's not as heavy as Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Admittedly, like, I'm a nerd, so right. So anything you put dragons in, like the way you all feel about dogs and puppies, I feel about dragons. And so Damsel was a pick for me, man. It was a great. Everybody was well written, well acted. I think it sets it up for. I hope it sets it up for part 2.
Okay, cool.
But check it out. It's on Netflix, and
Now,
I
is
think
that family friendly?
Yes,
Okay.
it is family friendly. Now the dragons can be a little scary
Okay,
if the
but there's
kids are.
you know how Game of Thrones got
Right,
a
no,
little
yeah, right.
scary.
That's what I mean, like not
But
as
you'd have to say
heavy.
it's different.
Right,
Yeah.
right. You don't have some of
Okay.
the Game of Thrones themes, if
Right.
I can say.
Yeah.
Not
but-
as
That's a good way to say
gratuitous.
it.
There you go.
go.
Perfect. But
Okay,
no,
good to
Damsel
know.
is great, and you can catch it on
Costumes are
Netflix.
awesome, too.
All right, staying with Netflix. Next, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Again,
Oh,
like I told
yeah.
y'all, admittedly, I'm a nerd. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's about a young boy known as the Avatar who must master the 4 elemental powers in order to save the world and the fight against him, an enemy that's bent on stopping him from saving the world. Avatar started out as a cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Wait, did it really?
It did.
I didn't know that.
It did, and then it was adopted into a movie by M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay.
And then they brought it to Netflix. It is well done. It is. It sticks to the cartoon very well.
Okay.
They explain some things. 8 episodes. It's very, very family friendly. Your kids can watch it. My son loves it.
Okay.
But yeah, Avatar, great.
Awesome.
Check it out on Netflix.
And last but not least.
And last but not least, we have the hilarious Ricky Stenicki that you can find on Amazon Prime. It stars John Cena, Zac Efron, and Andrew Santino. Ricky Stenicki is about when 3 childhood best friends pull a prank that goes terribly wrong. They invent the imaginary Ricky Stenicki to get them out of the trouble. 20 years later, they are still using the non-existent Ricky as a handy alibi for their immature behavior.
Oh my
Now, I don't know if you all caught the Oscars and saw John Cena and all his hijinks.
Yes.
He brings that type of humor to this movie.
Okay.
It is
Oh, it's
so
cool.
funny,
I like
man.
Zac
It's
Efron.
got comedians in it, man. Andrew Santino,
Yeah.
John Cena, and I love it because it kind of reminds me of something that me and my friends and my brother would have done. How we got in trouble, made up somebody just to lie to our parents and
I love
get out
the
of
name
it.
they came up with.
Oh man, it just rolls off the tongue,
really
Ricky Stenicki, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can find this movie on Amazon Prime. Again, it is
Amazon Prime,
hilarious. And I think you all would love it.
Yeah,
I'll tell my
check it out.
husband about that.
Yeah,
I
John,
think
John
it's
Cena has turned into such a cool actor, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
when he
man,
first made
he's
his
well-rounded.
guy.
too,
Yeah,
man.
when he first made his move from wrestling, it was like, but he's
Not sure.
Right.
He's
And
done
he's
really well.
quickly becoming one, out of the wrestling
Household
actors.
name.
Man, when it comes to him and The Rock, I'm going for John Cena, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you very much, sir. And we'll be right back after the break.